crocodile tears from Biden admin officials pretending to be outraged by the Israeli government murdering World Central Kitchen aid workers when it's the United States uh, giving the Israeli government weapons and funds to commit these atrocities.
Outraged to learn of an IDF strike that killed a number of civilian humanitarian workers yesterday from the World Central Kitchen, which has been relentless in working to get food to those who are hungry in Gaza and, quite frankly, around the world.
And this is the United States admitting that the Israeli government is killing innocent civilians in Gaza, especially people who are immune to attacks in war.
We send our deepest condolences to their families and loved ones. We've seen the comments from Prime Minister Netanyahu and from the Israeli Defense Forces about their commitment to conduct an investigation. As we understand it, a preliminary investigation has been completed today and presented to the Army.
This is like the police investigating themselves and saying that they were justified in their murders. That's what the is going to say. Though even if they admit they were at fault, they're not going to punish anybody, just like how they justified the IDF murdering the 3 Israeli hostages, waving white flags and asking for help.
Chief of Staff, and we'll obviously look to see what they discover in this preliminary one. But we expect a broader investigation to be conducted and to be done so in a swift and comprehensive manner. We hope
The people that should be doing the investigation is the UN. There should be UN officials going into to investigate who did this and to be able to actually deal out justice. Uh, the UN should be able to send in officials or peacekeepers that have the full authority of international law and UN authority to be able to enact justice and put to trial those who have committed these war crimes.
that those findings will be made public and that there is appropriate accountability held. But I'm sorry. More than 200 aid workers have been killed in this conflict, making it one of the worst for aid workers in recent history.
Wow, the Israeli government has killed over 200 aid workers. Then you got the high amount of journalists that have been killed by the Israeli government. You got UN staffers that have been killed by the Israeli government. You got diplomats killed by the Israeli government. And nothing happens to the Israeli government when they do any of this. If it was any other government, they would be highly punished for killing innocent people, especially like diplomats and UN staffers.
This incident is emblematic of a larger problem and evidence of why distribution of aid in Gaza has been so challenging. But what beyond the strike?
He's admitting that because the Israeli government is killing aid workers, it's hard for aid workers to distribute aid. And why is the Israeli government able to do this? Because the United States is defending them.
What is clear is that the IDF must do much more to improve